Hi, my name's Liam, and I'm originally from the Bay Area, but I came up to SOU for college in 2014, and I declared for outdoor adventure leadership. Before I came to SOU, I graduated high school in 2011 in the Bay Area at Novato High. That summer, I went on a trip to Greece with 3 friends, and then from there, I started school in the fall at College of Marin. I was on the basketball team, did all the necessary classes that I needed in order to transfer. In 2012, I did a Knowles trip in Australia. That kind of really made me interested in the outdoors. We did sea kayaking and hiking. And then I transferred up to SOU. I was ready to be at SOU, but I was not ready to be a student. I kind of just wanted to hang out. I was a little off. I didn't know how to handle school. I didn't know how to be a successful student or even be a good person. I felt like I was just struggling with it all at the time. And I failed a couple classes. Something clicked where I was like, okay, I need to ask for help. I need to see what my resources are around campus. I need to start going to class more. I feel like that's when I started to find hobbies in Ashland that I liked. I met Lily. I started to make friends. That was really kind of a turning point for me, and I started to have fun with my major, the OAL major. We get to take leadership classes, we get to take facilitation classes, we get to take classes that kind of bring you out of your shell. I think it's one of the most challenging things that I've ever done. OAL has taught me so many transferable skills that I will be able to use in the real world, like communication, leadership skills, coaching. Some of the most fun classes I've taken have been challenge course facilitation, technical rope rescue, swift water rescue, adventure-based facilitation, adventure therapy, and outdoor survival. We got to go up behind Ashland and build fires without matches or lighters. We got to use the flint and steel. We got to build debris huts. I've had many opportunities through the OAL program, even practicum leading up to this. I got to facilitate a paddleboarding trip at the reservoir at Lithia Park. That was the day that I learned a lot about OAL because I woke up at 6 a.m. We went out to Emigrant Lake to where we originally wanted to do it. And it ended up being that there was a ton of mud. It was really windy. We needed to have a backup plan. So we relocated and went to the reservoir at Lithia Park, packed up all the paddle boards. Just having opportunities like that through OAL. All the people that I've met, they're interested in different things like backcountry skiing or skydiving or rock climbing. And just being around these people in this growing industry has made me even more motivated for what's to come, when I graduate from SOU, because I just feel like it's such a growing industry. People are paying for experiences and not so much for things anymore. And I feel like I want to be the one to provide that experience. I feel like it's really prepared me to do a lot of things, and I feel like that's really valuable. And those transferable skills, I use them every day, communicating with people, decision-making, risk management, leadership. Those are things that you see out in the workforce happening every day. And I feel like it's really prepared me for that. Like I was saying earlier, OAL, what are you gonna do with that? And now it's what can't you do? There wasn't any baseball when I came up here to Oregon. I played baseball all my life, and I really wanted to play up here because I felt that, there was all these, I was going around town and looking at all these fields. There's all these kids that were yeah, I'll play, that wanted to start the club with me. So 2 other people started the club with me, and we went through that process of filling out forms. And so we started recruiting players, but the first year was really rough because we didn't win any games. We were very, very close. We had a lot of fun here, but after the first year, we were we're not gonna let this happen again. We're gonna win some games this year, and we're gonna have some more fun. We ended up winning, I think, 3 games the second year. Not much of an improvement, but still it was third year, this was our shot to go. And we had national championship aspirations. We didn't want to say anything less. We had all of our players set, grades were all good, And we started out strong. We started out like, I think 6-0. Conflict started to arise a little bit. We were questioning our identity. We didn't even know if we were gonna have any more games because we didn't have enough players to play in them. We ended up like going 7-5 on the season. I have great memories of last season. I got to pitch a complete game against Bend. I look back at baseball and I see great memories here at SOU, and I feel like, you know, there's a bright future for ball players here. So the OAL guys, Chad and Adam and Eric, offered a international trip in the summer 2017. I always wanted to go to Africa. I just felt like I would really connect with the people out there. I wanted to learn about the culture. I needed to do it for myself too. And I feel like it would kind of cap off everything that I've learned like up to that point at school and through my life. I can kind of like apply it on this trip. And I got to do that. Summer 2017, I went for 35 days. We traveled to Kenya, we went to Rwanda, and then we went to Zanzibar. And in Kenya, we went on the Masai Mara. We went for a safari. The Masai Mara, it took about a whole day pretty much to drive out there on a bumpy road in the middle of the Sahara and the sun. And it was really fun. We got to see lions in the wild, giraffes, wildebeest crossing the river, crocodiles preying on them, monkeys jumping in the trees. That was really a big part of the trip. We did that all together as a group. People started going off their own ways and doing their own activities, and then we gathered back as we got into Zanzibar. We went diving and snorkeling. We stayed at some really awesome places next to the beach. The people that we met there are outstanding, like in the circumstances that they live in. They touched my heart. But I got to play basketball out there, which was one of my main goals. Like, we got to play it for like, I think it was like almost 2 hours. And we just played and played and played it. And it was so much fun, like giving them high fives and seeing the smile on their face and like, whoa, like these guys like actually play, you know? We took a bus to Gisenyi. And Gisenyi is like where I had my adventure. It was like a 2-day mountain bike trip on the Congo to Nile Trail. We didn't do the whole trail, but we did a portion of it. That was my adventure. I got to wear like a little jersey. We hired a guide. It was a brutal ride. I think it was like 94 kilometers of rough terrain. It was fun, but the kids would run along with us and cheer us on. And I got to go mountain biking in Africa. Like, I don't know what else more I can say. That was my adventure. So my OAL teachers, Eric has been with me from when I started to when I finished. Chad and Adam have been there as well and always supported me. I had many adventures and look forward to many more with them. Daniel Kim, my statistics teacher, who always gave me the support and motivation that I needed to be successful in this class. He made me love math again. David West, one of the most influential people I've ever met at SOU. Thank him for his great stories and his good energy. Charles Lane, he's my environmental guy. If I have a question about a river, an ocean, a lake, a volcano, I go to Charles Lane. All the people in the UChem program, especially Theo White, we've done some great work together and we've had a lot of fun together. Family and friends, my girlfriend Lily, first of all, my family back home, everywhere. Just family everywhere, always just asking how I'm doing, supporting me. For everybody here at SOU that I've met, it was a great time and it would always be dear in my heart. I wanted to make this video to show someone who is coming into this program, OAL, SOU, maybe look at this video and say, wow, I could do this too. And maybe think to themselves, it might be hard, it might be challenging, but it's gonna be a lot of fun and I'm gonna meet a lot of people that are gonna be lifelong friends, you know, and yeah, so that's what I gotta say.